Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, and you might say to yourself, this is not my beautiful Resident Evil LP, and, well, you'd be right. So, yeah, I covered this over on my Tumblr. Unfortunately, the Gamebridge has officially carked it. But it's given me many good years of service, so can't complain. However, since I'm getting close to getting a new system, I don't really want to spend funds on a new Gamebridge for a system that I'm probably not going to be using to record for that much longer. So, in the meantime, I'm back to recording things that I can either emulate or that are PC specific, such as this. So, what we're going to be doing here is a blind run of the Make a Good Mega Man level contest, hereby shortened to MagMammal, because, yes. So, this wrapped up some time ago, but I never really got a chance to look at it. I haven't seen any videos on it or anything. I also don't know for certain if it's going to run completely well on the system, so I guess we're gonna find out. But hey, a little blind running Mega Man action sounds like a fun thing right about now. And hopefully that is not a sign of things to come. Oh dear. Yeah, that's that stretched image problem I have sometimes. Alright then. So yes, the Make a Good Mega Man level contest. This was held jointly by the Talkhaus forums and Sprites Inc. And so, yeah, this is just kind of a compilation of all the levels that were submitted for the contest. And so, we're going to be doing a blind run. But if you'll excuse me for a moment, I need to actually set my options here because I don't think they actually save unless you have a saved game in progress, which at the moment, I don't. So, back in a moment. Alright, so I think I have all the settings where I want them, so let's get right into this. And we have story. The festival is in ruins. Wily's robots have overrun it all. Is there any way to break the barrier around Wily's fortress? Fortunately, yes. I was able to investigate the barrier while you were dealing with some robots downtown. It seems that the barrier can be shattered with exactly 24 energy elements. Strangely, Dr. Wily has scattered them across the festival. Plot convenience! It smells like a trap to me, but it's the only chance we got. Alright then, I've set up teleporters to the various festival areas around the lab. Take the teleporters and retrieve the elements. Good luck, Mega Man. Be safe. And so, here we go. We have some Mega Man powered up music going in the background there. So, control-wise, we have the slide cancelling works, standard 3 pellets on screen at a time, a charge shot that fades over time. We also have a set of Robot Master weapons that was voted on by the community, so let's see what we have. We have Gemini Laser. I've always liked rebounding type weapons like this, Rebound Striker, Crystal Eye, so I'm pretty happy to see this one. Hopefully it just doesn't lag the game to heck and back like it did on the original NES timing. We have Solar Blaze. It's a simple but effective weapon. I really enjoy this one. Topspin, which I've come to appreciate more and more as I've seen people use it effectively, like Pink and Kit. They really were good at using it. We have Thunderwool, which honestly I'm kind of surprised by this one. I didn't think enough people really liked this weapon for it to win in a vote, but I'm kind of happy to see it get some love. We have Black Hole Bomb, which you can steer and detonate at will. I always liked this weapon, so nice to see it. One of my personal favorites, Pharaoh Shot, so very happy to see this one. Another of my personal favorites that I didn't really expect to make it in, Magic Card. I didn't think that they'd use a weapon from a game with a different graphical style, but that's pretty cool to see. We also have the good version of Rush Coil, as in not the Mega Man 5 What the Heck Did They Do to It version. Also, a rather wonky version of Rush Jet. The hitbox is a little bit weird. I didn't really mean to talk to you there, Roll. Good luck, Mega Man. Remember to use your special weapons. I'm trying to steer a dog! So yeah, if you're riding Rush, if the hitbox works, that is. If you're riding Rush and then jump off, he stalls. So, Rush Jet has a lot of peculiar natures in this game. Kinda strange. Also odd, we only got 7 weapons and not 8. That just seems very weird to me. Okay, joke's over. It was a community vote, so of course Metal Blade got in. I can't deny Metal Blade is a good weapon, but it hits that dangerous point for me of being overpowered, but not particularly interesting. Lots of the robot masters are gathering here to cheer you on. Some have some useful advice. We set up a little target practice down here if you want to mess with your weapons. So the targets, they come back pretty quickly. I don't know if there's a point to trying to take them all out at once or if you even can, but I have a cunning plan. If anything would take them all out at once, it would be that, but like I said, I don't know if it's possible or if there's even a point. You do have a recharge station down here. I don't know if there's a point to using it right now, but if they're going to give me the option, I may as well. I mean, it's right there. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's a point to that or not. It seems like that would be possible, though, maybe. Tweet. Tango is asleep. Ah, cats. So much better than dogs. Personal bias agrees. Signposts, like the one you're reading, will give you information about the areas and levels you can visit. Because this game is the result of a contest, levels are grouped into tiers based on where they placed in the contest. The highest ranked levels can be found in Tier 5. 5 judges rated each level out of 100 points, accounting for fun factor, uniqueness, creativity, graphics, and music. And each level's total score is the average of the judges' scores. Here's how to read the signposts that contain level information. Level placement, author, level name, score, total, judge scores, any level awards given. So, there we go. Envelopes, like the one you're reading, contain comments from the judges about each level. Level comments, and also level scores, the numbers in parentheses on the level signposts, are always presented in this order. Pyro, Cheese 8, Duvio, or is that Duvi 0? I'm not really sure. Blackmore Darkwing, and Mr. Curem. So, good to know. I'm helping with Dr. Light's research on Wily's barrier. We need all the help we can get in times like this. Up, attic. Right, tier 1. Down, shop, tiers 2 through 5. Well, I don't have any kind of currency just yet. Is there even any currency? Yeah, there are bolts. Okay, good to know. This is the attic, where all the cool robots hang out. You heard it here first. Gutsman is the only cool robot. Maybe something else happens here later on. Tier 1, levels 20 through 17. So, in we go. That music sounds familiar. I think it's from Pokemon. I want to say maybe Heart Gold or Soul Silver? Ugh, what's that horrible smell? And we have our first level. 20th place. No Lynch. Objective, Vein Space. Score, 9. 8, 11, 8, 18, 0. So, spoilers, I have played through this stage just while testing to make sure that the game would run on my current system, so I do know what I have to do here. So, let's get right to it. It's a pretty tricky stage. I don't know, you guys. It's kind of tough. I don't know if I can make it. That was a tough one. We have a winner here. Alright, you got me. I thought my game was glitched for a moment. Can't fool me again, though. Watch this get on Steam Greenlight as a masterpiece. What? And Mr. Curem takes the author in for a deep interrogation. So, that was a level. So yeah, we are going to continue on, but I am going to go ahead and refresh the recording just so I don't have to do the hub world text reading and all that stuff again. So, back in a moment. And we're back. From here on out, I am completely blind. Also, apparently, it does not save the screen size upon quitting the game, so that's kinda interesting to note. There are some issues with the level to the right of me. We added an energy element at the beginning if you don't want to play to the end. That's worrisome. 19th place by Quazcake. City War. Score 14.4. 22, 21, 8, 12, 9. Pyro, Cheese 8, Blackmore Darkwing, and Mr. Curim's least favorite. Wow, got that from 4 judges. This is also worrisome. Well, okay, so it's still only 1 energy element, so you technically do not have to play all the way to the end. But we'll give it an earnest try. Well, it looks neat anyway. What am I standing on? Like, seriously, what am I standing on? That's interesting. And so is that. And so is that. The heck? That's the sort of thing that I have to wonder if that's the problem they were talking about with the stage, or if this is one of those screen stretching things. I mean, the background seems constant, so I don't know. Like, I am definitely not standing on a platform right now, and there's nothing there that indicates that should be a false floor. So maybe that is the issue that they were talking about. Pizza to go. Okay. I mean, down there, the frogs hopping around, it looks like the terrain makes sense. And yet, I don't trust it. Not even slightly. The stage, it looks interesting, but I just don't know what I can and cannot trust, and so that is kind of problematic. But again, I don't know if that's the stage or my system, and that's worrisome. I'm not really going to know, I guess, until I, like, until I read, like, judge comments or such. I would really prefer you didn't go away there, Rush. I feel like I might need you. Yeah, that power-up just dropped straight into the abyss. Yeah! Okay. Apparently the windows are semi-solid? More solid than I'd like up there. The music sounds neat. I can't really place where it's from. Well, I got to the end. That was very weird. I'll have to put in that address later and see what that actually is. I don't know whether all the invisible holes were on accident or on purpose. Okay, it wasn't just me. And honestly, I'm not sure which would be worse. They really ruined the level. I refuse. No checkpoints at all. Invisible ladders. There were ladders? A number of random invisible holes, very little in the way of actual platforming, a background that really should have been parallaxed, a copious amount of spots where I just used Rush, etc. This level is not a good one, at all. I definitely did not enjoy this one. It really feels like more of a Rush job than anything. Well, it was a Rush job. Get it? I rode Rush Jet through pretty much the entire thing. I'm not quite sure how to describe this, but it works kind of like a therapy for me. Occasionally, I look at some old Mario Maker levels and get sad because Nintendo patched out the glitch that allows you to have invisible blocks, and blocks that behave like other blocks. When that happens, I load up this level, spend a few minutes on it, and suddenly, I respect their decision. Wow, okay then. So, yeah, that was a level. Dare I do a third? We'll see how much footage I have after I edit this in. Back in a moment. That was a thing. Well, for those wondering about Pyro's comment, yeah, that sums it up pretty well. But with that, we're hovering around 16 minutes of footage already, so I think this is indeed where we're going to call it for now. This is gonna be an interesting project to go through. But with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.